And it is every bit as dramatic as that. The stars of the morning show, Reese Witherspoon, Crudup and Karen Pittman, join us. Good morning to all of you.
Morning.
Thank you for coming in. Very excited to have you all here. I've been addicted to the show since it launched. Series 4.
So good.
It's coming out now, Reese. I think we've got a sense of what people can expect. It is going to be another dramatic time for the network, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. We have all kinds of twists and turns coming up, and we're dealing with some really heavy stuff, you know, from AI and deep fakes and political conflict, and but we're doing it all with this real sense of fun, too, and deep character work as well.
Corey is a real scene stealer, Billy, on this show. He has some of the best lines. You must have heard some of those lines yourself as an actor.
You do,
and then you've heard them back.
I mean, I understand exactly what's happening. Corey, the number of times producers have spoken to me that way to try to get you to do something that you maybe were disinclined to do. It's innumerable. That's part of the business.
Yeah.
So playing one of those guys is, I don't know, it's slightly hard because I have always found them tough to handle.
Is there part of you that quite enjoys it, though, sort of being the lascivious person on the back now?
Oh, yeah. Did you see me in the control room there? Everybody was, like, really scared that I would do something. And
you do look like you fit. Like, you know, you're coming in, you carry that
I don't have
poise.
to do anything. I just stood there.
That's enough.
Yep, and that guy was like, please stop.
And then Mia's character in this series as well, she is taking no prisoners. There's been a sort of big shift for her over the first 3 seasons, and now she's coming in, she's kicking ass, as you'd say.
Yeah, she was holding it together. I mean, I really feel like in a lot of ways she was holding the morning show together for those first 3 seasons. And now she's reaching for the brass ring. She wants to be the head of news, and so we'll see her climb that mountain and see if she gets to the top.
My money's on her, for sure. My money's on her.
We will see.
Reese, what about your character and Corey? Because we've seen a little bit of kind of what's going on. So we don't want to give too much away.
Right.
So how much can you tell us?
Oh, gosh.
There's always been some strong chemistry between the two of them, hasn't there? There's crackles between the two of them.
Yeah.
Right from the first, right from the first
Crackle's
season.
the word, right?
It was like right from when he invited you out to the hotel to like try and get you on the network.
Yes, we came to circle around each other.
Yeah, there's something that they get about each other that keeps them, you know, intertwined.
Yeah.
Definitely wait for episode 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've gotten to episode 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that Tipping Point, actually, episode 3,
I actually host the quiz show over here called Tipping Point, and I sent her a picture of the screen grab saying, you have finally the best episode of the morning show, because it's called Tipping Point.
Okay.
That's amazing.
But Reese, how difficult is it for you kind of having your producer hat on as well with Jennifer?
Oh, so you're now the person who's coming up with the lines to the actors?
Yeah.
It's been great. Jen and I decided to do this show together, I think in 2017, and we've just been sort of inseparable since, just building the crews that we want and hiring the directors we have always wanted to work with. And it's been a really amazing opportunity to step into that role with a dear, dear friend who I've known for 25 years.
Yeah, years and years ago, because you played her sister.
Yeah.
23
in
years
Friends.
ago,
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite a transition from there to being the bosses of this huge show on Apple TV+.
I know, but yet it feels like it was the right moment to step into a leadership role. I think a lot of people are, you know, looking to women who have been in our business for a really long time to step up and start creating their own stories and telling the stories they want to be told.
Yeah. And Karen, is there going to be another series, do we think, after this one?
Are you asking me, are we having a season 5?
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, we are having a season 5.
Do you know what's happening yet?
I have no idea.
None?
No idea. I think it was just announced yesterday, so we're
That's gonna be
very
exciting.
excited. It's very excited. I think we got to get through season 4 first.
Yeah.
There's a lot that needs to happen this season, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And particularly, you know, it's for you all, you've been on TV shows, you've been interviewed, also, but all of a sudden you're sort of playing not your character, Corey doesn't, but our characters as well from in front of the camera. And then you're seeing the producers who host breakfast shows and morning shows like this. Has that given you an insight into what we're all dealing with in some capacity?
Oh, I'd never go on morning shows again and feel the same way.
Yeah.
Now I know what happens over there. It's all different.
chaos.
Chaos.
Yes, back there.
Panic, chaos,
Panic, people running, and
And a lot of respect because
professional execution.
you guys get up so early in the morning. Like,
Oh, yeah, that part.
who can do
Could
it?
you not do that? You're an early bird, though, aren't you, Reese?
I like getting up
Yeah.
early. But I couldn't handle breaking news. That would be really hard.
Right.
That's the part where I watch what Karen's character does so well, is sort of thread this needle of, is it time to tell it now? How should we tell this news? And
Yeah.
that's fascinating.
Controlled
The
panic. you have.
controlled panic that
Yeah.
Mia's constantly in.
Yeah.
I mean, there is something extraordinary about being in that position when you are breaking news as a broadcaster, because you realise you're right on the edge. You're being fed the information, much like Bradley is in this series. At that point, when you're sort of taking, the aeroplane that's coming into land,
Right.
And that is actually how it happens quite a lot of the time. You're getting fed the information, and then you're trying to deliver it, but you're trying not to say anything wrong.
Right.
Because anything you say, and it's, the political climate now anyway, is febrile as it is for all of us. I mean, that's, your president's just landed.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
And not saying the wrong thing and not reporting misinformation, and then also being the first to the news.
Yes.
It's very, it's crazy out there.
Yeah. We've got to ask you about Legally Blonde too,
Yeah.
because there's a prequel.
Yes.
So basically, we're going to find out what happened before Harvard, essentially.
Yes. So my company, Hello Sunshine, is producing a show for Amazon Prime. It's
Right.
called Elle, and it's all about Elle Woods in high school. And so you think that she grew up in California, but she actually didn't.
There's the new Elle.
Yes,
That's your new
we
Elle.
cast Lexi Minitree out of 3,000 audition tapes.
Goodness
This
me.
girl was just amazing. And I think probably one of the best moments of my career, I got to tell her she had the job, and it was really fun. It was so fun. But that'll be out next summer.
There's an
And we'll be back
There's-
to talk about it.
Please do.
There's an extraordinary thing about legacy of characters and parts like that even all these years later are still living on. And still, I know my niece absolutely loves Legally Blonde. She talks me through Bend and Snap all the time. She tries to get me to do it. I put my back out on the weekend trying to do it. I said you were coming in. I'm hopeless at it. But that's an amazing thing, isn't it? That you created this character that is still resonating with.
Oh, it's just so meaningful, and little girls come up to me all the time talking about it. It's an inspiration, and little girls don't have that many heroes and people to look up to. And she was a hero who went to law school, so I do get a lot of people stopping me and saying I went to law school because of Elle Woods.
But also, just you're quite inspirational too, I think, in terms of being a woman who's in charge of an empire, so to speak, and starting with the book club, and the fact that then you went on and did Gone Girl and Into the Wild and Big Little Lies. It's such a smart way to do business, I think.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, yeah. I just, about 10 years ago, I just decided to start my own company and buy books and turn them into movies. So we've been really fortunate. I have a great team, and we have 4 shows coming out next year and 2 movies, and it's just a great way, women's stories have historically not been told with any complexity or dynamics. So this created opportunity for a lot of filmmakers and authors to get their work
So busy.
turned into movies.
Really brilliant.
And you're going to stay, or you're coming back to London, Billy, because you're going back into the West End?
Yeah.
I am coming back. I'm coming back in a month or so to start rehearsals for
High Noon?
High Noon.
Yeah.
Yes, the screenwriter Eric Roth, terrific screenwriter, wanted to do an adaptation of the movie. Thought it was a compelling piece of material for our time right now, and I agreed. So we've got Denise Goff and Thea Sherrick's going to direct it, and we're going to do it at the Pinter Theatre.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, have you done the West End before?
I was here about 2 years ago at the Ambassador Theatre.
Nice.
And I absolutely loved it. But I've been coming to London for 30 years to see plays. The kind of community that you have here that produces theaters, the kind that I aspire to be a part of. So it's
I actually met you here
When?
25 years ago.
Seen a play?
We met here, yeah.
We did?
Yeah, I met you at a party.
what in the hell?
How do you not remember that, Billy Crudup?
Listen, I don't remember what I had for breakfast an hour ago.
Which party,
I'm
Reese?
running on
Where did you
fumes.
meet him?
I met him when
Help me out here,
I was
Karen.
27 and I was really pregnant. I was doing Vanity Fair here, and you were here doing a movie. I can't remember what movie.
Wow.
Yeah, and I met you at a house party.
I mean, I love house parties, so that's probably right.
You were charming and wonderful.
Oh,
There you go.
that
He
was not-
behaved.
As
That was
ever.
probably my brother.
As ever.
That was my brother Tommy.
Wow.
And sort of, there's a other sort of come back to the morning show, Karen, because I think it's become such an extraordinary hit, this show, and there's so many of your shows that you've been on. I Made a Breakfast Show. This show feels like it's part of that. Do you get that sense from people stopping you in the street saying, I love watching the morning show because it feels like all those other shows that they've grown up watching?
Yeah, it does. I think people, especially people who work in this industry, and television morning news will come up and say, are you guys backstage? You guys behind the scenes know what's happening here? And it's a real thrill. I mean, we've been doing it for 7 years, 4 seasons. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the show is so great and doing so well. We work very, very hard. I mean, we have a great writers' rooms. We have great producers and directors who come on, and it's not by luck. I mean, it's a lot of strategy and thought and care that goes into it, and it's meaningful that people like it and they find it entertaining.
I think also what the show does so well is reflect the times that we're in as well. It's so good at kind of embracing all of that. And it's lovely to see the women kind of moving up the ladder now.
The power of women in this series, particularly, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's part of the hallmark of working with women is that they find areas to expand the story about who we are as a culture. They take great care in how they gaze upon the culture and the community and the stories that we tell. That's part of the hallmark of working with Reese and Jen. And yeah, I mean, I in my own career, my body of work, have made it my business to be a part of stories that do this in the world, that reflect diversity and inclusivity, and that are told by people that you don't normally see telling stories. Or maybe you'd like to see more of their stories. That's very important to me in my body of work. So it's a real treat to be on this show.
What's Reese like as a boss?
You know, she's thoughtful. She's thoughtful. She's caring.
Thoughtful.
She is supportive. She'll send you a supportive text. She likes to laugh. She likes to have a good time.
Hold on, is there good cop, bad cop? Is Jen the bad cop then? If Reese is the good cop, then
No. You know, it's the way women run a show, you don't need... You can be positive and supportive and still have a great time and put out an incredible show, which, by the way, again, not lucky. Like, we've been doing this for 4 seasons. It's a great, great time.
I agree. They have put together a professional structure, a professional environment. People come in and they work.
Yeah.
There is no muss, no fuss, and it's hard work. You know,
But you also won an award on this as well, didn't you?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Honey,
did.
I brought it. That'd be a great move.
Very cool.
No, this has been an incredible experience for me. I mean, you know, the work itself, the process is always the thing that I rely on, because you never know how anything is going to turn out or how it's going to land, whether people are going to like it. And the process in this from the beginning has been extraordinary for me. So I feel incredibly grateful.
We have this great collective of experiences that we all invest in this show, and have done it for the last 7 years, and keep bringing in incredible actors to inform and help us out. And it's such a unique experience, and one I really value. It's very meaningful to me.
Yeah.
Well, we love it.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely love
Absolutely.
it. Season 4 of The Morning Show is streaming now on Apple TV+.
Only on Apple TV+.
Oh,
hello.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.